Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about push-ups. Push-ups is one of the most common and highly challenging exercise which requires good amount of strength in your upper body, stability and also motor control. So few components that we needed when we do push-ups is your scapular stability, your core stability, your cervical stability or neck stability, and grip opening, along with strength in your shoulder and core muscles. So the reason why I'm explaining this, because let's say if you don't have all these components, you can easily injure your neck or shoulder by doing push-ups, or by doing push-ups in the wrong form, which can lead to shoulder tendinitis or even labrum tear or any other injuries to your neck, elbow and wrist. So purpose of this video is to explain you what are the exercises that you should do that can help you to prepare for the right form of push-ups and you don't get any injuries by doing the push-ups. If you like our content, definitely subscribe us on YouTube for Physis Physical Therapy, and please comment. If you want us to present certain topics that you have questions about, feel free to let us know on our YouTube channel. Thank you. This exercise is called hand support or grip opening exercise. So first, let's try to go on your hands and knees. Try to make sure that your fingers are not closed like this. Try to open your fingers as wide as you can. Keep your knees in the same line of your hands. Elbows on top of the wrist, shoulder on top of the elbow. Now, the important part is you want to make sure that you have a 3-point of support in your hand. So, first support is underneath your index finger or first finger. Second support is underneath your last finger or little finger. And third support is in your center of the palm. Make sure same thing happened for the left side. I'm going to show you on the side also, same thing. So once you open your fingers wide, try to maintain that 3-point of support. First support underneath the first finger or index finger, second support underneath the last finger or little finger, and third support under in the center of the palm. Now, once you maintain that, let's try to slowly rock forward and rock backward. Again, rock forward and rock backward. Thank you. This exercise is called hands and knee positioning with lowering your body weight. So let's try to keep your hands and knees in the same line. Try to open your fingers as wide as you can, both sides. Wrist, elbow and shoulders will be parallel to each other. Your lumbar spine and pelvis shouldn't be in an anterior tilt or forward position. Also, it shouldn't be in posterior tilt or backward position. It should be more neutral. Once you maintain that neutral lumbar spine and pelvis position, now let's try to bend your elbows, and elbows will go towards the direction of the knees. So elbows shouldn't go out or elbows shouldn't go in either. It has to stay in the line of your knees. When you're lowering your body weight by bending your elbow, make sure your neck doesn't fall into the anterior forward position either. So it has to be, neck or cervical spine has to be in a line with the thoracic spine. So again, let's try to slowly lower your elbow, keep the neck, thoracic spine in the same line, making sure your pelvis, lumbar spine doesn't go in a different position or forward position, and lower yourself as much as you can. Once you lower it, try to control that position.
Hold it for 2 to 3 seconds and then slowly push your hands and come back to neutral. Again, lower yourself, control the spine position from starting from the neck to the lumbar spine and pelvis, and then come back. As you come back, push your hands to the ground to come back up.
Purpose for this exercise is to create a motor control, stability and strength throughout the upper body, neck and core function. Thank you. This exercise is called modified push-ups position. In this exercise, we're going to keep our stance wider. So let's try to keep hands wide open, again, fingers wide open, and let's try to adjust so your elbow and wrist is perpendicular to each other, elbow and shoulder is more parallel to each other. Again, so fingers wide open, wrist and elbow perpendicular to each other, elbow and shoulder parallel to each other. Let's try to keep the neck again in the same line, so make sure it's not falling forward. Push your hands to maintain the neck in the same position. Knees, you can adjust it slightly backwards and making sure the pelvis is not going into anterior tilt or posterior tilt, but staying more neutral. Lower yourself and maintain this position by pushing your hands. Slowly try to rock slightly forward and rock backward. As we do this movement, the most important point is think about elbows are getting longer towards that direction. So right elbow is getting longer towards this side, left elbow is getting longer towards that side. So basically we are spreading the shoulder blade and still trying to maintain the neck in a same neutral position rather than going forward. So this exercise, now you're going to again rock backward, rock forward, making sure the spine is in neutral alignment. As you do it, try to breathe, don't hold your breath. The purpose of this exercise is to create strength and stability in your shoulders, scapular and core muscles, along with cervical stability, which will help you to prepare for the push-ups. Thanks. This position is called modified push-ups with wide arms and knee lifts. So first, let's try to go with your hands and knees. But this time we're going to keep the hands a little bit further wide open from each other. We're going to move your knees further back. Keep your fingers wide open, elbow straight. Now come up on your toes. Keep the spine not an anterior tilt or posterior tilt but neutral. Once you maintain this position, try to lift your knees slightly up towards the ceiling or away from the ground and slowly lower it down. Make sure you push your hands, lift the knees and down, making sure your back stays in a neutral position. Inhale and exhale. The purpose of this exercise is to create more stability in the core and neck function. As you increase the distance between your hands and knees, the amount of core stability we need to use to stabilize the pelvis and spine, it needs to get more, or amount of activity needs to be higher. So that's why it's a pretty challenging exercise to perform. Thank you.